People are usually ashamed of their body fat. It lowers their confidence level and demotivates them to participate in social activities. However, having a reasonable amount of body fat is normal. In fact, it's healthy for the body because it protects the organs from trauma. Plus, it's a source of energy. But that doesn't mean that people should neglect to monitor their weight. Too much fat in the body can lead to several illnesses, such as diabetes, cardiovascular ailments, and metabolic issues. One way to gauge if you have enough body fat is by measuring your waistline. According to experts, women shouldn't have a waistline exceeding 35 inches. For males, on the other hand, their maximum waistline should be 40 inches. If you think you're on the verge of reaching the limit, it's time to help yourself trim that side belly fat, also known as your love handles. Thankfully, experts have recommended several exercises that help you shed belly fat. Are you ready to learn more about them? Hi, welcome to Top Health. If you haven't already, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for your regular dose of enlightening health-related content. Today, let's look into the best and simplest exercises that can help you shed your love handles in 10 days. Can you do these routines at home? Tune in to find out. But before we begin, here's a quick disclaimer for you. The information you're about to hear is merely for educational purposes only and is not a substitute for medical advice, nor is it a form of consultation. So, if you're experiencing heart ailments, metabolic issues, or digestive disorders, consult your doctor first before you try these exercise routines. With that said, let's discuss 7 of the simplest exercises to shed your love handles in 10 days. Triangle pose. The first pose you should try is the triangle pose. This is a perfect back and core strengthener. The twisting movements also serve as a massage to the internal organs, helping them stay in full function and maintaining their capacity to remove toxins. This pose requires lengthening and balance in the spine, side waist, leg, and arms. Triangle pose helps stretch the groin, hamstrings, and hips and strengthens the legs. It also improves equilibrium and stability. Like any other yoga pose, it's regarded as an exercise that relieves tension and anxiety. To perform, start by lowering your right hand down onto your shin or ankle. If you can, bring your right hand to the floor outside the span of your foot. During this process, the left shoulder stacks on top of the right one as you open your chest, reaching your left fingertips towards the ceiling while keeping your left shoulder rooted in its socket. Then, turn your head to take your gaze upwards. Do this only if your neck is comfortable doing it. Continue drawing your right thigh muscles upwards, deepening the crease in your right hip. Then, soften your right knee slightly to prevent hyperextension. Stay in this position for at least 5 breaths. Repeat the pose with your left leg forward. One hand toe touch. Toe touching exercises stretch the muscles in your hamstrings and back, helping you build long, lean muscles that transfer power. It also helps to improve circulation in your body. To perform, start by standing with your feet hip distance apart. Then, swing your right leg up and use your left hand to touch your right toes. Keep your chest up during this process. Return to the starting position. And repeat with your left leg, touching your right hand to your left toes. Do 10 reps for each leg. Russian twists. The Russian twist is a great core exercise that requires a twisting motion. Both of the abdominal muscles, rectus abdominis, inner obliques, and external obliques are involved. It's a perfect routine for someone who wants to tone their midsection, get rid of love handles, and build the vital core strength that helps improve balance, posture, and movement. To do this, start by sitting on your tailbone as you lift your feet from the floor, keeping your knees bent. Next, elongate and straighten your spine at a 45-degree angle from the floor. This should create a V shape using your torso and thighs. Reach your arms straight out in front with your fingers interlaced, or hands are clasping. Then, use your abdominals to twist to the right, then back to the center, and then to the left. This is 1 repetition of the Russian twist. Repeat 10 to 15 times. With practice and consistency, you start to engage your core muscles easily without straining too much. In time, you will need variations to amp the routine. Doesn't this make you feel proud in the end? Before you proceed to the next exercise, do you mind hitting that like and subscribe button? Don't worry, this video will not disappoint. Bicycle crunches. The next exercise routine to add to your workout regimen is the bicycle crunch. Adding bicycle crunches to your exercise routine helps boost the core strength, slims down your waist, and increases your stability and flexibility. This routine works on your abdominals and obliques. Engage your core muscles, open the elbows, and keep your neck relaxed while doing bicycle crunches. Start by laying flat on the floor with your lower back pressed on the ground and knees bent. Your feet should be on the floor and your hands are behind your head. During this process, contract your core muscles, drawing your abdomen and your hands holding your head. Then, pull your shoulder blades back as you slowly raise your knees to a 90-degree angle. Remember to lift your feet from the floor. Then, slowly perform a bicycle pedal motion, bringing one knee up towards your chest as you straighten the other leg. During this process, keep both of your feet elevated higher than your hips. Rotate your torso as you go along with the movement, so your elbow touches its opposite knee. Alternate your knees and elbows and repeat this routine for 10 to 15 reps for the 3 sets. Side plank hip lift. The side plank activates the obliques with hip lifts and helps develop stamina and core strength. The deep abdominal muscles are used by this exercise and help to tighten and shrink the waistline. Hold your body in a straight line while doing the side plank hip raises, from your knees to your shoulders, with the elbows under your shoulder and your feet stacked. Slowly breathe and keep your heart engaged and the abs strong. To start, lie on your left side. Let your elbow and forearm handle your weight. Your shoulders should be stacked over your elbow as your legs stack on top of each other. Then, hold a dumbbell in place on top of your right hip. This is your starting position. Then, raise your hips so that your body forms a straight line from head to heels. This is the starting position. Keep your core balanced and your glutes engaged. Then, slowly lower your left hip as you tap it gently on the floor. Returning to side plank position and do it again 9 more times. Afterwards, switch to the other side, performing the routine 10 times. Windshield wiper. The windshield wiper exercise is perfect for returning the hip joint and muscles to a natural range of motion and motor function. This is vital if you want to stabilize the pelvis during leg movements. The windshield wiper builds lower abdominal strength. It's essential to keep workouts steady and regulated for proper shape and technique when doing this exercise. To perform this exercise, start by lying on your back with a weight or unweighted barbell in your hands. During this process, your arm should be fully extended, shoulder width above your chest. Next, strengthen and squeeze your legs together as you raise them. Once you're set, move them towards the left, then put it back in the middle. Then slowly move your leg to the right. From the name itself, the motion you should perform should be like the windshield wiper on a car. Complete this for 8 to 10 reps. Easy, isn't it? Share it with your family and friends so that you can stay fit together. Also, hit that like and subscribe button to learn more about how you can shed belly fat. Side plank crunches. The last but not least exercise you should try is the side plank crunch. This will help you work your obliques and hips if you've fallen out of love with your love handles. Side plank crunches are a crucial body exercise that strengthens the core muscles, especially the obliques, while strengthening the upper back and shoulder. You get all the benefits of a plank, together with the extra muscle contraction and strength offered by the top arm and leg motion if you learn how to do side plank crunches. To perform, start by lying on your right side with your legs extended and stacked from hip to feet. The elbow of your right arm should be handling your weight directly under your shoulder. Make sure that your head is directly in line with your spine. Raise your left arm directly above you. Next, engage your abdominal muscles as you crunch sideways. Bend your left leg and raise it to meet your left elbow on top of your abdominal area. Then, put both limbs back to the original position. Do this procedure 5 to 10 times, then switch to the other side. This time, your left arm should be handling your weight and your right limbs will be at the top to perform the movements. Perform these crunches 5 to 10 more times. Don't these exercises make you want to hit that like and subscribe button? Just kidding. It makes you want to get into shape as soon as possible. Seeing how easy they are, you are 10 steps closer to achieving that healthy waistline. The best part is, committing to the set of exercises will help you achieve that summer body within 10 days. Do you think you can do it? If so, let us know in the comments below. Speaking of exercises, you might want to watch our next video about 5 simple yoga exercises to lose belly fat in 1 week. If you can perform the routines we discussed, I'm sure you can perform these yoga poses to help you achieve your body goals within days.